Hi, my name's Drew. I'm a senior consultant in the UC team at INSYNC Technology. Let's say I was born in New Zealand. I have French and Italian heritage. Originally trained as a pastry chef. Moved to Australia about 11 years ago now. I've lived in both Melbourne and Sydney. Go Melbourne! Let's see, what else is there? And I'm a proud caffeine addict. I love my coffee. Well, working as a pastry chef, you work really, really sucky, unsociable hours. And you end up where all of your social network are people you work with, which is great in one respect in that it's good for team building, but it's horrendous if you want to meet anybody outside work. And let's face it, when you work with people all day long, the last thing you want to do is socialise with them. So I schmoozed my way into an interview for a help desk job at an ISP, and worked my way up from there. The rest is pretty much history. It's a bit of a tough question in that I'm a geek. Hello. I love playing with the latest technology, working out how it works, how to break it, how to fix it. The fixing it's a good part. I guess the main thing for me, the bit that really sort of spins my wheels, if I can put it that way, is doing an implementation for a customer and showing them once it's all done of, hey, you can do this and you can do this in your own environment. And we can sit back and show them as much as we like in a demo of, hey, we can do this, and when we're finished you'll be able to do this. But actually seeing them sit down, do it for themselves, just the look of awe and, wow, this is really cool, I can do this. And you can see the look on their face of, ooh, I can do this with it, and I can do that with it, and I'll be able to do this. It's just really cool. It makes you feel good that you've been able to sort of give them a thrill. Normally the most common issue is where something's been implemented, Skype for Business for instance, and the users haven't been trained as well as they should have. And you have people sit there and go, you took my phone away, why couldn't I keep my phone on my desk? It wasn't broke, why did you fix it? Not doing that user adoption piece and showing them how it actually is going to benefit them, what the cool things are that this can do, and how that's going to make their lives easier, is the biggest no-no. Because without doing that, people just see it as this newfangled annoyance that's been thrust upon them by IT that they've now got to try and figure out how to use, that doesn't work how they think it should do, and doesn't work the same way as it always has. So to fix it, in any implementation, hand in hand with that has to be a training piece, and you really have to get the users to sit down, use it for themselves, see how it works, and see how it's actually going to benefit them, see what things are going to work for them. For some people that's simultaneous ring, being able to have a phone call appear on their computer and appear on their mobile at the same time. That's the wow factor for them. For some other people it's the ability to, dare I say it, send their parents in the UK a Skype for Business invitation to a video meeting and talk to their grandmother for 10 or 15 minutes and catch up with her. Because when you're on the opposite side of the world from your family, it can get kind of lonely, and it's good to catch up with grandparents, relatives and so on. So getting that adoption piece and getting people to buy in of, this is actually a good thing, is very much the make or break of a project. So honestly, I think the thing that I really enjoy the most is working with a bunch of people that are all experts in their own fields, and really are some really, really smart people, but don't have the ego to go with it. Universal wireless charging. So never having to fight for a PowerPoint, because, you know, working in an office full of geeks, the PowerPoints are always at a premium. Everyone has every gadget under the sun plugged in, and, you know, at the end of the day, I'm probably the biggest culprit with that one. It's a complete no-brainer. Luke Skywalker, hello, lightsabers. So I'm probably going to get myself in a bit of trouble with this one, but I am a confirmed Mac geek. I love my Mac. My precious. I love the fact that things just work, which I guess is a product of the fact that, you know, one company makes the hardware, the operating system, you know, the phone, the watch. So it all just works together, and it works really, really seamlessly. You know, so often I hear people comment about, you know, the walled garden that is Apple, but if you think about it, Microsoft now makes a Surface, they make Windows, the operating system, they have a Windows Phone, and they have an App Store, so is there really much difference? So I don't have pets, unfortunately. Sadly, my landlord doesn't like the idea of a pet. But I suppose, do flatmates count as pets? So being from Melbourne, I'm a huge fan of avocados, specifically if they're with feta. Yeah. As much as I love avocados though, still can't quite bring myself to sort of drink a latte out of one of them. So I'm possibly going to land myself in hot water with this one as well. If I could share a meal with anybody, it would be Hitler. Not because I agree with any of his politics or any of the things that he did, because frankly, crazy. But you have to admit that the guy was brilliant in the way that he manipulated the population, and from my own pure curiosity, I would really love to know how somebody that's that intelligent could go so horribly, horribly wrong.